Hi. So this video clip is going to be about the grid. The grid is this window that we have here. I have the customer lookup window up, and this is the grid. So there are several useful things that you can do in the grid. So we're going to go over those. So the obvious will be just changing how many records displayed in the grid, going back and forth and fetching for more records. Uh, we have the title bars, and just by clicking the title bar, it'll sort by ascending or descending order. Next to the label, there is a little arrow drop down menu here on every single one of them, and there's more sorting options. You can, as you can see here, in sorting, not just sorting, ascending, descending, configuring, and adding new sorts. Um, there it is, and there's my option here. Let's see what else we have here. We have auto fit, um, adding more columns to the grid, and grouping. Grouping is a pretty useful one. So let's do a group on by status. So I'm gonna go click here. I'm gonna group by status. There it is. So there's all my groups right here. And if I want to see my account, my connects, I can click on here and look at just the connects or just the finals, just the old finals. There's all the regulars, bunch of regulars. Undo the grouping. Undo the grouping. Changing the grid. You can also change the grid. Let's just say that I want to change type of account to be right next to the account number. If that is what I like to see as my grid display comes up, I can right click and say save my configuration. The system will ask me, do you want to save this grid configuration? I'm going to say yes, and it'll be safe. So if I close this, go back in there and use the grid again, there's my configuration. My type of account is next to the account number. It'll save it. And the configuration is saved by user number. So I log in as user 88, and this is my configuration. And it'll be like that until I decide to delete this configuration. If I do that, if I click delete, it'll tell me, are you sure you want to delete? Do you want to delete your configuration for this grid? If I say yes, next time I use this grid, it's going to have a default display. Let's see. There is a default display. If I right click anywhere in the grid, I can also export. I can copy the grid to a notepad, and from here I can right click or control C and paste it into a notepad. Right, let's see, control copy. I have notepad here. I had already pasted the same information here. Let's close that. Right click, I can also export to Excel. I say Excel, XLS, or I say CSV file. So this is one of the grids, customer lookup and customer care. There's several others. Let's see, usage info. Usage info is one. No, no usage info. Usage history is one of them. Here's a grid. Same abilities. I can move my titles. I can right click and do my exporting. I can do the sorting. Same useful tools. Let's see, detail history. There it is. This is a grid as well, and I have the same abilities. So this concludes the video about the grid. Thank you.